Well, good morning, and welcome to the last day of school. Thank you for joining us through the live stream to celebrate the closing of the 2019-2020 school year. Today, we celebrate our St. Charles students, recognizing the spiritual growth we have seen through the year. We celebrate the academic achievements of all of our students. And most of all, we celebrate the fortitude for making it through this last quarter. It has not been easy or ideal, and yet we have made it. I am so proud of the way our teachers, students, parents, and community have pulled together and persevered through this difficult time. Your hard work and patience has been greatly appreciated. So today we will be awarding many students for their leadership and good example to others. Each year, students in grades 1 through 8 have a retreat focusing on 2 of our life skills. The kindergarten class also identify the life skills and work on these in their classrooms. This year, the teachers have chosen 2 students from their homeroom that are good examples of their life skills. These students will receive certificates of recognition that will be sent with their report cards. So please join me in congratulating the following students. From Mrs. Mailer's class, for the life skill of perseverance, Connor Schroff, and for the life skill of patience, Riley Williams. In Mrs. Jackson's class, for the life skill of perseverance, Avery McKinney White. And for the life skill of patience, Lily Hobbs. For Mrs. Garver's class, the life skill of courage goes to Carlin Wendy. And curiosity for Austin Ellis. In Mrs. Meredith's class, the life skill of courage award goes to Celia Sakela Wells. And the curiosity award goes to Kaya St. Clair. For Mrs. Butorik's second grade class, the life skill of initiative, Nicholas Gronis. And for the life skill of effort, Jackson Carroll. For Mrs. Bowersock, the life skill of initiative goes to Tristan Bedea, and the life skill of effort, Olivia Barhorst. For third grade, in Mrs. Kinnair's class, the life skill of caring, Carter Feason, and the life skill of friendship, Alana Hefner. For Mrs. Pignantero's class, the life skill of caring goes to Silas Kiss, and the life skill of friendship goes to Braley Bensinger. In Mrs. Pachone's class, the life skill of caring goes to Scott Schutz, and our life skill of friendship goes to Nolan Howe. For fourth grade, in Mr. Webb's class, the life skill of organization goes to Arabella Wilson, and the life skill of responsibility goes to Austin McCain. In Miss Lursman's class, organization award goes to Sam Conrad, and responsibility, Addie DePalma. In fifth grade for Mrs. Henderson's class, the life skill of cooperation goes to Lydia Plogger, and the life skill of flexibility for Lily McCullough. In Mrs. Bollinger's homeroom, the life skill of cooperation goes to Garrett Narker, and the life skill of flexibility goes to Olivia Venturella. In sixth grade for Mrs. Gronis's class, our life skill of problem solving, Dakota Gerdeman, and our life skill of common sense, Aiden Latham. For Miss Neese's class, life skill of problem solving for Jacob Rosinski, and our life skill of common sense, Claire Wolfkale. For Miss Blueball's homeroom in 7th grade, life skill of pride, congratulations to Cole Reinhardt, and our life skill of integrity, Evan Reinsmith. For Mrs. Locke's homeroom, life skill of pride, Tommy Offenbacher, and our life skill of integrity, Maria Pignataro. Congratulations for your examples that you've set forth for these life skills. Coming to school every day is a very hard thing to do. Everyone has days where they just don't feel 100%. So today, we'll be honoring several students that have perfect attendance. They have been here every day and on time. We would like to recognize Ryan Cunningham, Nicholas Gronis, Adeline Baldoff, Matea Miller, Ella Gronis, Andrew Baldoff, Jacob Brzezinski, Claire Wolfkale, Milena Badea, and Victor Pierce. Congratulations. Next, we will recognize those students that have given their time and talents to help with our liturgies. Again, certificates will be sent home with report cards for their recognition. In 4th grade, we would like to recognize our bell ringers: Zeta Oliphant, Gianna DeCanio, Maya Neusmeyer, and Brady Garlock. In 5th grade, we'd like to recognize our bell ringers and cantors: Caden Heitmeyer, Jacob Miller, Caitlin Carroll, Lily Whitaker, Lincoln Woods, Olivia Venturella, Lucy Bensinger, Annika Niemeyer, Olivia Joseph, Haley Reed, Lily McCullough, and Vivian Taw. For 6th grade, we would like to recognize our bell ringers and cantors: Vanessa Ta, Lucia Fuderick, Alexa Hefner. And our 7th grade bell ringers are Kenyon Kill, Milena Badea, Austin Craig, Jillian Terrell, Emma Skinner, Maria Pignataro, Tegan Helmig, Claire Janowski, and Ava Hefner. Thank you for all of your service. Mrs. Izzy Kenny was a dedicated 5th and 6th grade science teacher for many years at St. Charles Catholic School. Although she battled cancer, her example of dedication to her students, pride in her teacher ministry, and loyalty to her family and friends was a role model we will never forget. In 2006, Mr. Ray Kenny and his family established the Izzy Kenny Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is given each year to a current 5th grader and will pay $500 towards next year's tuition. The Kenny family was looking for a student that has shown academic improvement, is involved in the arts, and shows a love for science. This scholarship is awarded based on an essay that was written by the student and their report card for the current school year. Mr. Kenny is unable to be with us today, but he would like me to proudly announce that the winner of this year's Izzy Kenny Memorial Scholarship goes to Lincoln Woods. Congratulations, Lincoln. Our final scholarships this morning is from our former cafeteria manager and friend, Diane Dorley. Mrs. Dorley was a perfect example of perseverance and took much pride in her work. She also battled cancer, but was a dedicated cafeteria manager and never gave up. Today, we will be presenting 3 scholarships that will provide a free lunch every day for the 2020-2021 school year. The students were chosen by their examples of perseverance, hard work, and good manners helping in the cafeteria. The winners of the Diane Dorley Memorial Scholarship are Riley Kirian, Grayson Stover, and Lily McCullough. Congratulations to those 3 students. Before we conclude today, I would like to recognize a few more important people. One of the things I am most grateful for is having the privilege to work with such a committed staff. I didn't want to miss this opportunity to say thank you to those who make a difference in our children's lives on a day-to-day basis. At this time, we would like to recognize a few teachers who have hit some incredible milestones, and they will receive a small token of appreciation. So celebrating 5 years of faithful service, although she took a bit of a break to be a full-time mom, is Mrs. Amanda Pachon. Mrs. Tanya Henderson has dedicated the past 10 years to serving St. Charles. Congratulations to these two teachers, and again, thank you for your commitment to our school. We would also like to honor Miss Pat Willoughby, who will be retiring after a very successful career. She has faithfully dedicated her life to educating the children here at St. Charles for 45 years. We are very grateful for the time we had with Miss Willoughby. Countless students' lives were touched as she helped them prepare for the positive addiction race and to help them develop their life skills of respect and responsibility and to know what sportsmanship really meant. All of us will miss our dear friend, Miss Willoughby, and we will never forget her contributions to our school. Miss Willoughby, for your devotion and hard work, you deserve the best retirement ever. Enjoy this new journey of your life. Cherish every moment and have fun. Our final award today is our Mother Seton Award. Continuing on the tradition of the St. Charles School faculty honoring a staff member that has exemplified the life of St. Elizabeth Ann Seton is something I'm excited to be able to continue. Elizabeth Ann Seton is a courageous mother of 4 and became a leader in our church and is often credited with the beginning of Catholic schools. She is the founder of the Sisters of Charity and had an extreme love for children. The staff was asked to nominate a coworker that shows the characteristics of St. Mother Seton, including kindness and compassion to all students, staff, and parents. The nominee had to be a dedicated and a faith-filled servant and show the responsibility to the procedures listed in our staff handbook. What is most encouraging to me is the number of different staff members who were nominated by their peers. Although this made the decision difficult for me, it also filled my heart with gladness that the staff thinks so highly of each other and constantly works on raising each other up. Among the great many nominations, there was one that stood out. This year, the Mother Seton Award goes to Mrs. Kelly Gronis. Congratulations, Mrs. Gronis. One final thought as we close out our 2019-2020 school year. I want you all to know that all of us gathered, we're all winners. We may not have received a certificate or a scholarship today, but I want you to know that God has chosen us. This summer, I want you to remember to show God your appreciation for his many gifts by the way we obey our parents, by the way we treat others, and by the way we share our gifts and talents. And to be sure that we are attending Mass on those weekends in order to say thank you. I hope I'll see many of you over the summer at Mass. Wishing you a wonderful, safe, healthy, and happy summer. I'll miss you. Congratulations on completing a successful school year.